The closest orange object is the cause of your death. How do you die? Death by tic tac. What an awful way to go. I guess I choked to death on an earplug. A bag of Cheetos. I guess I could choke on them. That's one way to go, I guess. My cat. I knew they hated me. A paper folder. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. I'm literally standing next to an orange shipping container FML. My little toy alpaca becomes alive and throws its decorative pom-poms at me, which are surprisingly deadly. Stabbed by a pencil. A sudden allergy from the blouse I'm wearing right now. Gatorade. Not much of it left, so I'm guessing I'll choke on it. Which is strange, because it's not even my Gatorade. Not sure why I'd be drinking my classmate's Gatorade. Or has passing a superbug that's still in the incubation stage over to me. It's going to be painful regardless. It's Lego. An old Nerf gun. Reese's overdose. A plastic crab toy. It comes to life. I try to crush it. I can't. It is still plastic. It is too fast. Before I know what's happened, it skittered its way up my leg and quickly scales upward. It plunges a now deadly plastic claw into my neck. I bleed out while still sitting on the toilet. As a ginger, I'm strangled to death by my own hair. What a way to go. Just a pen. Alright, who wants to see a magic trick? Ironically killed by a packet of emergency. I'm going to get murdered by the one girl in my math class that has a bad spray tan. A literal orange fruit. Guess I choke. My maths notebook for school. I'll be math to death. Edit. Geez, these math puns just keep multiplying. Dunkin' Donuts straw. Revenge of the Sea Turtles. That little Reddit logo. I'm guessing someone smashes my head in with my computer screen. A ticket validator in the tram. This will be a slow and excruciating death. Now I'm paranoid because of my color blindness. Edit. Was it really that funny? The Pornhub logo, I have a wood cute out of it. Hit by a flying Nike shoebox. Overdose on pill bottle. Death by safety glasses is how I go, I guess. I get smothered by my blanket. A 6 tall inflatable turkey. I can't say I'm surprised. A calculator. I'll probably kill myself with it after it doesn't work on the final. Death by Cheez-Its. I have long suspected this might happen. My parrot is constantly trying to kill me lately. This time she succeeds in her quest to rediscover her dinosaur roots and eats me alive while yelling, "Was it yummy? Was it really good? I must try to eat this toxic highlighter at my desk." The orange upvote arrow is actually physical and travels at high velocities when provoked. I genuinely looked around my room and didn't find anything orange. I'm immortal, bitches. Ironically, it's the filter of cigarettes in my ashtray, so I will die of smoking, but that's nothing new. Nasty vitamin C overdose. My beard will kill me. Fair enough, it has been carrying the two of us so far in life. The walls of my house are orange, so I guess the house collapses and kills me. I never leave my house and now I die in it. What a way to go. Home Depot bucket. I'm pretty sure I tripped and fell on it, $1 million baby style. The reflective vest is so good they driver can't see and plows right into me. Cause of death. An orange stickered cube from a miniature Rubik's Cube. How it happened. A maintenance worker will be working in the ceiling just outside of my cubicle row. His ladder pressed against the wall of my cube. While on the ladder and halfway through the ceiling panel inspecting an air duct, his loosely secured hammer will catch on the ceiling and fall out of his utility belt. The head of the hammer will land promptly on top of the miniature Rubik's Cube, the weight applying pressure to it in a way it was not designed for. Within less than a millisecond, the cubes will fire in every separate direction that physics and their surroundings will permit. The cube that causes my death will fly into my open right eye as I turn to see what is happening. With the velocity at which it is traveling, sharp corner forward, it will by some marvel manage to pierce its way almost all the way to the ocular nerve. At that moment I will jump up and recoiling in pain I will trip over an untied shoelace, cracking my head against the corner of my desk and knocking myself out. The maintenance worker doesn't notice me passed out unconscious sticking halfway out from under the desk and is wearing noise cancelling earphones blasting Pandora, so he has no clue what happened. Because I'm alone in the office today after he leaves, nobody will find me until the custodians make their rounds doing the Friday vacuuming and emptying trash cans. At this point, I'm still unconscious. I do not wake up from the head injury for another day actually. When I come to, I'm in the hospital. The doctor standing over me lets me know that they still need to monitor me and they have done what they can for my eye. A large bandage covers it now. I look to my left and through my remaining eye, I see my fiancée getting up from her seat, eyes welled up with tears and rushing towards me. Fast forward about 2 months and I have been released from the hospital for some time. It is about 7 PM on a Friday, just after the sun has set. I get in my car to make a last minute trip to the store after having run home to feed our cats since my fiancé is working a later shift. At the second intersection I come across a red light. Once it turns green, I gun it, excited to finally be able to enjoy the feeling of my turbocharged car once again. Just past the middle of the intersection, while I'm distracted by my A-pillar mounted boost and AFR gauges giving unusual readings possible boost leak, I get annihilated by a runaway semi-truck doing about 90 miles per hour that hit me from my right. Apparently the driver had a heart attack at the wheel, lost consciousness, and his foot somehow became wedged against the gas pedal. My lack of peripheral vision in my right eye, caused by the little orange square on the miniature Rubik's Cube, coupled with a distraction ultimately led to my death. Boy, it was a stretch figuring out how this one would work.